You know, Mr. Speaker, I stood on a highway called Highway 7 on Friday at a bridge that was rated a 23 out of 100 scale. That bridge, 73 years old, in desperate need of repair, designated structurally deficient. You know, but I could go to another bridge within walking distance of my home over the Mississippi River, only a few blocks from where the bridge fell down only a few years ago, but that would be on Plymouth Avenue. And people who know the area, they know Plymouth Avenue. That bridge, Mr. Speaker, was and is shut down. You cannot drive a car over it. Now, that would only be about 398 other bridges that are structurally deficient in Minnesota that need repair right now. You know, I'm sensitive to bridges that need repair because it wasn't in somebody else's district that the I-35 bridge fell. It was in my own. 13 Minnesotans went to their reward. 100 had severe back and other injuries. I am incredibly sensitive to the need to fix our state's bridges, our nation's bridges, which is why I am against this project. $700 million bridge when we have structurally deficient bridges all over the state of Minnesota, all over the United States. This is not a good use of taxpayer money. And I find it absolutely shocking that all these fiscal conservatives lining up to throw money at this enormously overexpensive, overhyped mega bridge. Where are the anti-earmark advocates around here? Where are the people who call for smaller government? Where are the conservatives, small c, who say let's build a right-sized bridge that makes sense so that other bridges may be fixed around our state? Well, I guess all of that only matters, Mr. Speaker, when it comes to your own little project or earmark project. Then all of a sudden it gains a whole lot of other kind of credibility undiscovered before. You know, Mr. Speaker, I think it needs to be pointed out that this bridge, this proposed bridge, which would carry about 18,000 vehicles a day, that's important. I feel for those folks, and I want them to have their bridge, and I would support a sane, sensible bridge. But you know what? The I-35 bridge, much talked about tonight, carries 140,000 people every day. 18,000 at $700 million versus the I-35 bridge, which costs us about $260 million, was built in 1 year, less than a year, and carries 140,000? This is not a good use of taxpayer money. It soaks up resources that other people need. It violates our Scenic and Wild River Act. This is a bad idea. You know, Mr. Speaker, I would far prefer if this bill were to go back to committee, go through the regular order, be defeated here on suspension, but go back through the committee process so some sensible amendments might be offered so this could be a good, decent project perhaps. But that's not what's happening. Suspension is for things that's supposed to be uncontroversial. We're supposed to be here passing post offices. But here we are, dealing with what is absolutely a controversial piece of legislation on a suspension calendar with no chance to amend. I wish we had that chance, because if we did, I would say we need to come together as a state, as a nation, and fix all the bridges of this country, all the bridges of this state, and not just one big, fat mega bridge.